Most of the city is asleep. The roar of traffic has long since faded out. At the police station, it's the dog watch. The hours drag on. But under the bored calm, there is tension and deadly dull routine.
Now, would you blow up this balloon, please?
What for? Just tell me that. What for?
It's a routine test.
I'll tell you what for. You think I'm drunk? Well, yes, you do. But I'm not, see? That's just the reason I'm not going to blow up your old balloon. I'm not going to blow up anybody's balloon.
Then would you sign this form that you refuse?
Oh, no. Oh, no, you don't. I'm not going to sign any form.
Hey, Dolph, I'm a little past my shift.
I'll handle this. Go on, check out.
Thanks.
Goodbye, old sea scout, old buddy.
Will you walk this line out here, please? Try it.
Why should I walk a line? I wasn't walking, I was driving.
Oh, Pete. Card? Help yourself. Thank you. How's everything going? Oh, big deal. Very big. Drunk, wrong side of the street, no lights. Said he only had 2 beers. I know. Prominent citizen, taxpayer, friend of the captain. Oh, sure.
Here, officer, I'm a citizen of the taxpayer. I know my conscience. I know my rights.
Yeah, his rights. What about the rights of some guy he might have killed driving that way? Give you any trouble? Oh, well, you know, drunk. I just wish I had somebody working with me. All it takes is more cops and money. Yeah, I know. How's it with you guys?
Oh, just pushing pins. 11th and Ridge. Hill and Maple. Just pins.
Yeah, just pins. Pins on a map. Nobody ever thinks of them as people. People that are facing a fine or maybe a stretch in the tank, or people maybe hurt or dead.
Oh, take it easy, Pete. Don't let it get you.
Well, I'm out there 8 hours a day, and to me those pins are people. People that get all fouled up.
Funny.
What do you mean? What's funny about it?
I mean, every year we get better roads, better traffic controls, better laws. Some of the best brains in this country are going all out to make driving safer.
Sure, and look at the cars. What's been done to make them safer the last few years? You name it, they got it.
Well, there's one thing that could still stand a lot of improvement.
Yeah?
Yeah, the nut that holds the steering wheel.
That ain't funny either.
Funny? Of course it isn't funny. Look at the map. Every one of those pins is somebody. Or what?
We got plenty of pins.
Yeah, we got lots of pins. Look at them. Every one of them could be somebody you or I know. Tomorrow they'll be on the map. Why don't you name them? Put faces on those pins.
Pete, don't let it get you. That drunk of yours will be in safety court bright and early tomorrow. Till then, forget you're a cop. Go on, go home.
Car 23. Car 23, come into the station.
You know what Pete said kind of gets me. I mean about the faces on those pins.
This is Juneberry Circle. There've never been any pins on Juneberry Circle, and probably never will be. But that doesn't necessarily go for everybody that lives there. The type of person you instinctively call JT. In a half hour or so, he's at his office. But he's not the kind of guy to wait till then before getting the wheels turning. No, sir, not JT. He dictates even while he drives.
Frida, take a letter to Bowen as follows. Dear Bowen. Oh, yes, if Billingsley calls again, tell him I'm not in. Tell him anything you want to, Frida. That guy's been pestering me.
Yes, JT is a very sharp fellow. He looks out for himself. And others had better do the same. Nobody better get in his way. Out on the highway, Morton Trotter, traveling man. It's a fine day for driving. He couldn't ask for better. The smooth road ahead made for speed. The speed limit's 60, but if you're covering a territory, time is money. Time is everything. Even if you get caught breaking the limit, you're still money ahead. Yes, Morton Trotter, a man in a hurry. And Morton has a long, long way to go today. Out on the edge of town, meet Pat Niblick, cabbie. He's been one for more than 20 years. That's a lot of driving, but rarely over 30. And he's proud that he's never had a ticket.
You figuring to work today?
Why, sure thing. Pick up enough for a couple of extra days vacation.
Oh, Pat, I wish you wouldn't. You've been working on your old car almost every night.
Vacations cost money, Martha.
Oh, but you need the rest.
I'll get plenty of that starting tomorrow. That coffee was just what I needed. I'm all right now. Don't you worry about me.
But I do.
After all these years. Bye, Martha. See you tonight.
Goodbye, darling. And do be careful.
Pat Niblick, a careful driver, but tired. Now meet Elvira Coffey, a charming hostess, delightful companion, as gay and carefree as a bird.
After I've got you at the office, I'm going to pick up Ruthie Pruitt. Oh, we have the most wonderful day planned. Shopping. Well, I have a list as long as my arm. No, it's longer. And then on the way home...
Red light, Elvira.
Oh, yes.
Elvira, you ought to pay more attention to your driving.
Now, Bill, you're not going to start that again. It isn't as though anything had ever happened. Of course, I don't claim to be the least bit mechanical, but I do drive slowly. Now, why do you suppose they're blowing at me?
Green light, Elvira.
Oh, yes, of course.
Goodbye, Elvira. See you tonight.
This is Wally Bateson, a swell guy, full of fun, a good word for everybody. There isn't a nicer fellow on 2 feet. But on wheels, he's a different man.
Why, you...
Wally Bateson, driver, angry driver. Wally has plenty of time. It's just that, well, that's the way Wally is.
Come on, go someplace. Well,
Yes, that's the way Wally is. Impatient with every other driver on the road. An angry driver. And now, Officer Hallibrand getting ready to go on duty.
Why can't they keep you on the regular shift? Or at least you ought to stop putting in your own time, like last night.
Well, there just aren't enough cops to go around, honey.
Sometimes I wish you weren't a cop. I'm not thinking just of myself, but how about the kids? There's so many other jobs you could have. Better jobs. Isn't fair to them or me.
Oh, now, look, honey, we've been through this before. I'm a cop. You knew that when you married me. Come on now, smile. Oh, look, you can do better than that. Okay.
I'm sorry, Peter. I don't want to nag. It's just that...
I know. Bye. Hey, there she is. Oh, boy, are you getting big. Now, look, you be a good girl today. I'll bring you a big surprise tonight, okay?
I will.
Okay, bye.
Bye, Daddy.
And Peter, try to get home early.
Meanwhile, J.T. Bullock drives his car and runs his business from behind the wheel.
the other end of the deal. I hope that's clear. Frida Barnum was right. One born every minute, maybe 2.
On the highway, Morton Trotter has stopped for gas. In a hurry, of course.
Oh, we all set? Yes, sir. Tank full, oil's fine, lights and turn signal's okay. By the way, your left front tire's a little thin on the outside. Oh, no, not now. I gotta hurry. Take only a minute to put on your spares. Say, what is this, a car clinic? No, sir. But we like to know our customers will be back, alive.
And in town, the impatient Wally Bateson still driving with a chip on his shoulder.
Go right ahead, mister. You're in more of a hurry than I am.
You want to make something of it?
Not me. This is a courtesy cab.
Stupid old goat.
I don't know what gets into some people when they get behind the wheel. They get all worked up. And when you're driving, that ain't good.
Elvira Coffey again. The kind of driver that gives thousands of sensible, careful women drivers a bad name.
Why is Porty blowing at me? I haven't done anything wrong. It's ridiculous. Oh, for heaven's My, I must have done something wrong.
Yes, ma'am. Left turn from a right lane with a right turn signal. May I have your license?
Oh, but nothing happened. Why do you have to give me a ticket?
It's the law.
Oh, but you see, I already have two, and if you gave me another, I might lose my license, mightn't I?
Sorry, it's out of my hands.
Oh, but I wouldn't be able to drive anymore.
Nothing I can do about that.
Well, I should think you do a lot more good chasing burglars and murderers and poor defenseless motorists. I bet you're proud of yourself.
You might be interested in knowing, ma'am, that auto accidents cause more personal injury, property damage, and death than all fire crimes combined.
Well, I think you're mean. What would you do if you arrested someone that was really guilty?
Oh, I wouldn't know about that, ma'am. You see, all of the people I arrest are innocent.
The idea. I've got a good mind to report him.
By now, JT's deal on that property is shaping up nicely.
Good.
For him.
Pick them up. Meanwhile, call Constanti. Tell him we can do business now.
Yes, sir, JT. I'll get him to come right over.
No, not here. Got that? Not at the office. I'll be at my home.
Out on the highway, Morton Trotter has a passenger.
Coming home from school, huh? Sure, glad to give you a lift all the way. I bet you're in a hurry, too. Well, you picked the right man, then, because I'm really traveling.
Bill will be furious, simply furious. Another traffic ticket and all these things. Oh, you know how he is with his stuffy ideas. I know what. When he gets home, I'll have martinis all ready just for us two. And I'll be wearing that new... Fire, look out! Oh, dear Ruthie. You get out and look. I'm afraid to.
And so, one of those pins. A pin with the pretty, silly face of Elvira Coffey. Along the middle of the afternoon, you can usually find Pat Niblick at his stand outside the hotel.
Hey, driver, station, please. I've got 10 minutes to make my train.
Hell no, mister. That's an 11-minute run. You wouldn't want me to risk piling you up in order to cut a minute off of that, would you?
Okay, but get going.
All right. Besides, I know ways that we can dodge the heavy traffic instead of fighting it.
Well, matter of fact, they run every half hour anyway.
That's right. You just relax and enjoy the ride. You live a lot longer. doggone it, now I've seen everything. Driving a car and shaving. Just driving isn't enough for some people.
Another pin for the map. A pin with the face of a little boy.
All cars in contact, especially car 22. Be on lookout for hit-and-run car. Light-colored sedan. Make unknown. License ending in probably broken headlight.
Car 22, got it.
These cars nowadays will do 80 without even working hard.
You're doing 85.
Now, you're not scared, are you? In a few years, they'll do 100, 120.
That power isn't for speed, mister. It's reserve power for passing. For an added margin of safety, that's why they put it there.
Well, they got it, and I'm the boy that can use it. Feel that motor take it.
Mister, thanks for the ride, but how about stopping? I think I'll take a bus.
Relax, son. I got you this far, haven't I?
I'm scared, I admit it.
Take it easy. I know what I'm doing. Look, steady, isn't it? Speed's old stuff to me.
Look out!
See what I mean? Good reflexes. A real driver's up to any emergency.
That's your car, sir? Well, of course that's my car. Why? You had an accident lately?
No, of course not. Look, can't this wait? I'm busy. I've got an important deal.
This is important, too. A car with a license ending in 284 was involved in a hit-run accident this afternoon.
A lot of people have licenses ending in 284.
That's right. But not many of them would have a broken headlight that matches the glass picked up at the scene of the accident.
A broken headlight?
And the lab might find some traces of cloth on your car, too, sir.
Cloth?
That's right, cloth that matches the clothes of a kid who's in the critical ward at St. Francis Hospital right now.
Oh, no. Well, I don't know anything about it.
That may be, sir, but you better come along with me.
It's dark now, the time when people are hurrying home. And for Pat, it's about the end of the day and the beginning of a vacation. Rest. Lots of sleep. Sweet sleep.
You hurt? Let me give you a hand.
I'm all right.
What happened?
I must have fallen asleep. Imagine me falling asleep at the wheel. There goes a perfectly good vacation.
That's another pin. With the face and the name of Pat Niblick. Tired driver.
Hi, Wally. Been working overtime?
Yeah, I had some things to clean up. You go my way?
Well, yeah, but...
Well, I'll drop you off.
Oh, no thanks. All the same. I'll take the bus.
Hey, wait a minute. Well, why the brush off?
It isn't a brush off, Wally.
Well, what is it?
Look, Wally, there are about 38 million cars in this country, and you want to fight them all. And that's a fight you can't win. And me? I'm chicken. I'll see you tomorrow.
Gee, that light was red.
You have to know how to make those lights. Figure them close and you can make 3, 4 in a row, but you gotta take them fast. Sometimes you gotta cut into them on the yellow.
Car 22 calling headquarters.
Go ahead, 22.
Anything new on that little boy in St. Francis Hospital?
No further information.
Okay, I finished my tour. I'm coming in now.
Okay.
Car 22 calling headquarters. Two-tone sedan heading north on 4th. I'm in pursuit.
That looks like a police car back there.
Maybe and maybe not. And if it is, maybe he isn't after us. And if he is, he may not catch us.
Nuts.
Say, I got this made. Why, you can't do that to me.
I'll bet that was a smash-up back there.
Sure, happens all the time. Gotta be on the ball. Oh, nuts, we're stuck on this light. Hey, you said you lived across town.
I do, but I intend to get there in one piece.
More pins. More pins with names and faces.
Here's Pete's gear. You'd think a few hours ago it was active duty equipment. Now police property slightly used.
Go on the frame. Killed in the line of...
Yeah, I know. Captain went out to see the family.
Coffee?
No, no thanks. It's almost as if Pete had it figured.
Yeah. Those pins with the names and faces. But how could he tell?
Like this one. Elvira. 3rd violation. 30 minutes later, she piles her car up in an empty street doing 20 miles an hour. Silly accident.
Silly driver. Just plain careless.
And lucky. So lucky. And that guy that hit the kid, claiming it's the school's fault for not fencing the grounds.
Too selfish to think about anybody else.
Breaking the law and the golden rule. Well, he'll have 6 months in the can to think real hard. And that cabbie, driving a hack 20 years without so much as a parking ticket. The day before his vacation, he climbs a tree.
Report said he went to sleep at the wheel. How tired can you get?
Dead tired in the car. Tired enough to die.
He was lucky, too.
How do you figure the guy who ran into Hallibrand? In his statement, he says a guy blew a horn at him and he lost his head.
Crazy driver.
The kind that blows his top at anybody that drives the way he does. Well, he'll have plenty of time to cool down.
But what about the other guy who plowed into Pete? He had plenty of time to steer out of the way. But no. He gets panicky, freezes at the wheel, and boom. But how about Hallibrand?
He doesn't count, just a cop doing his duty.
To some he counted. Like his family, to them he counted. Real big. It was like he knew it was coming. That business with the pins.
Yeah, but he didn't have it figured either. There's still one pin left. The guy who got away. What's his name? Give him a face.
Yeah, you got by. This time. But your pin is right here, waiting. For you and a lot of others just like you who've gotten by so far. You can give it a name. Sure, your name. And your face. Here. Want one?